Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sean, you're in the PokeVault, and today we're going to be doing something that a lot of you have been asking me for, and that is to review the new Pokemon Go card set list. And that's what we're going to do today. Also guys, if you're part of that Noti gang, let me see you down below. You guys are the first comments that I see every time I post a video. So Noti gang, represent, stand up. Let me see you guys. Shoot me a comment down below. Also speaking of the Noti gang, I want to do a little bit of a giveaway for this episode. So the first PokeVault subscriber that I see in the comments down below that picks the same card that I pick, that's my favorite out of this set, is going to get an Astral Radiance ETB on the house, on the vault, just because we care and just because we appreciate you. So comment down below, what was your favorite card in this set? And I'll be telling you what my favorite one was at the end of the episode. And of course, let me mention about subscribe.
Hi, my name is Sean, and I have a Pokemon channel, and we almost have 30,000 subscribers, and I'd love for you to become a subscriber. So do it.
For today's episode, guys, we're going to be using Justin Basil's website. We love to use it. We love to use this resource when it comes to new sets. I think they have the most comprehensive and kind of like best sneak peek at certain sets. They also use Japanese artworks until they have confirmed English artworks. So yeah, that's who we're going to be using today. And I'm going into this completely blind. I haven't done any homework on it. I obviously know some of the cards that are out. I've seen some other content creators post on this particular topic. So yeah, let's check it out. All right, so right off the bat, we are seeing the Bulbasaur evolutionary line. I am seeing a Radiant Venusaur here. This thing looks super mean. I am loving this. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews when it comes to the background of the Radiant cards, because obviously we've seen the big three for the Radiance. We've seen Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. If not, we're going to look at them today if you haven't seen them. But a lot of people have been saying that the background is kind of simple and there's not much going on. Believe me, I'm a big fan of, you know, card depth and, you know, what they do with the alternate arts. We've talked about that before on the channel. I'm also a fan of this because this kind of runs parallel with what I grew up with. I mean, you know, us kids from the late 90s, early 2000s, we didn't have all this stuff. We didn't have the EX and the alternates and the full arts and all that stuff. We just had a regular card that just had some shiny cardboard behind the character art. So just something to consider. And this, you know, this speaks to me. I'm fine with the more basic feel. I mean, that, you know, some of my favorite cards, believe it or not, are actually from Shining Legends, where it's just the shiny that's inside, you know, it's not popping off of the card. So I can appreciate going back to a more simplistic type of feel. And especially in these in this Radiant set, I can feel this for sure. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. So of course we're gonna look at the Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard line. Let's look at the regular Charizard first. I don't want to trash it until I hold it, but I'm just not feeling this. They kind of went for a more realistic feel in the city behind this, and then it's kind of a more CGI and cartoonish Charizard, so I don't know how well this meshes for me. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I have to see it in person. I'm not gonna totally trash it until I see it in person. And then there's this guy. I mean, one thing that you're not seeing on this texture is that there is a Radiant, and I can't really do it with my mouse here, but there's a Radiant kind of crisscross holofoil action that's happening on the card. Maybe I'll post another picture alongside of this where you can kind of get a feel, but there is definitely, this looks very one-dimensional and plain, but once you see the card in person, I haven't seen it, but I've seen a picture of it, of the actual card, and there is a crisscross kind of texture on it. It's the same texture that comes on the new Radiant, like Greninja for Astral Radiance, or the Halucha, if you guys have seen those in Astral Radiance. So there's definitely some more to be had here, and this really does not do it justice. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. I'm obviously gonna have this card. I mean, we gotta have it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. The one artwork that really surprised me was the Blastoise. This is just the regular, you know, this is not the Radiant version. I freaking love this artwork. I actually wish this was the Radiant artwork. This looks badass. I don't know how else to say it. I love this artwork. There's something about Blastoise when they make him look mean. They've done it really well in the past. Like from my era cards, you know, from Expedition, I want to throw that card up on the screen. That's one of my favorite Blastoise Blastoise. It's one of my favorite Blastoise artworks ever. So this also just kind of gives me that mean vibe. I don't know what it is about Blastoise in general, but when they want to, they can make him look super mean. And I like when he goes down on all fours and he's about to just like destroy your ass. Like he's about to hydro pump you into next week. I love that. That kind of sounded perverse. Not going for that. But let's look at this guy right here. This is the Radiant Blastoise again. I love that they got the dude is he's full cannons. He's ready to go. I love the way this card looks. I can't wait to see this in person. This is going to be another one of those where I have to have all three. This is just like 25th anniversary and like Japanese. I have to have the big three starters, and I'm going to go for them in a PSA 10. Another thing to talk about, PSA opening up the lower economy options for grading. We're going to be doing a video on that. Can't wait for that. Actually putting together our submission as we speak. So let's see. Let's go. So Mewtwo, they gave a lot of love to Mewtwo. We're going to look at a kind of an alternate art Mewtwo that looks super good. This is just the regular V-Star. He's about to do a Kamehameha. He's literally going to send you to the afterlife. You're going to be on Snake Way with Goku. He's going to blast you into oblivion. I love the way this card looks. He looks mean, as Mewtwo should. Mewtwo should look sinister, in my opinion. I think he's just a sinister Pokemon. I don't like when they make him look soft and weak. He needs to be like, I don't know, destructive in some way. I also like this Dragonite. Dragonite, you know, I always ran with him in the game. He could learn a lot of moves. I always thought he was kind of a soft Pokemon. He went down pretty easy. He wasn't as sturdy as you like, but I've always been a Dragonite fan. I've been a Dragonite fan ever since the beginning of the first movie, when he's ripping across the ocean going to New Island. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. Maybe you're too young for that. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. That's like the history of Pokemon. Let's go. Let's see. Let's move down here. Okay, this is the one that I was talking about. So this is like that alternate art looking Mewtwo that is kind of hovering over the city. Looks super sinister. He's about to do something bad, and I like that. This kind of almost gives me a feel also on Detective Pikachu. It has that same feel because like that was the big climax of that movie was, you know, Mewtwo and Pikachu fighting and just ripping through the city. And this kind of gives me that vibe. I like that. And man, talk about a Pokemon movie. They had an opportunity. I mean, I'm not dissing Detective Pikachu, but I think they could have just done so much more. I love some of the artworks in that movie and like the CGI, and I think they really hit home on some of the, on some of the Pokemon. But they could have made it so much better. They could have made it so much funner. I don't know. Okay, we're getting off topic. So, love this card. Definitely have to have that. Gotta have it. Need it. I want it. Moving on here. I saw this one kind of popped off for me. The Hyper Rare Dragonite. This is going to be a must-have also. Beautiful card. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the art. I'm a fan of the card. I like it. I think they also, yeah, they did. They made a Mewtwo that's about to pop. One thing that I get it. I know they can only do so much with, you know, the holofoils and the texture. I feel like they could have had, you know, the swirls kind of like the, you know, like the V-Star has, like the original V-Star. I think they could have had some extra texture in here. Maybe they will once you see the card in person. So I'm not going to just pre-qualify it quite yet, but I feel like they could have done a little bit more showing what he's trying to do. I mean, you get it though. I mean, if you see the V-Star card, you get what he's doing. And they also made this in the gold version also. And again, I think they could have done more with showing some of the swirls and him like loading up on that, you know, or if they're and him loading up on that attack and whatever it is that he's doing. I think they could have done a little bit more with that. But I mean, beautiful card. I've got again. I'm splitting hairs here. So lastly, there are some promo cards. Yeah, like this is cool. This is cute. I like this. I want to have it. I like it. We're good with it. So yeah, I can't wait to start opening this up in person. We're gonna be definitely opening this up for a live break. Yes! And you know how we do it for the live breaks. I already put my order in with my LCS, so we're gonna be having a lot of Pokemon Go. I think we're gonna couple Pokemon Go with some celebrations, with some older stuff, maybe some evolutions, because I love opening evolutions. And we're gonna have like a little buffet of different, different pack arts and of different sets that we can open and make the life fun. But other than that, guys, that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope this was something that you were looking for. I know you were looking for a little bit of a breakdown on Pokemon Go, and I hope I helped in some way with that. So that's going to be it for me. I will see you on the next live or the next episode. Peace out, guys. Yo, what's up, guys? If you want to see a video that I think that you might like after watching what you just watched, click the button right here. And if you want to be one of those people that want to subscribe to the channel and see how far this rabbit hole goes, the button's right here. Do it!